Hi friends and neighbors, this is Ricky. We're still in month one of the Family Emergency Preparedness Calendar, and in month one we have to talk about alerts. So alerts in our community can be kind of a confusing topic, so I want to try to make it as easy as I can. There are a few types of alerts that you would expect to receive, but only 2 of them you opt into. So I don't want to talk about the others. I'll just tell you that somebody else decides if you need to have them. It could be state, local, or federal alert senders, and they will decide based on the size and scope of the event who needs to know, and they send that stuff out, and we don't do anything to sign up for it. It's just going to come to our phones or to our television or radio. But the other 2 alerts that you would expect to receive in our community are called Nixle or Citizen Alert. They're both actually sent out through the same system. They just operate differently and you opt in differently. So the easy one is Nixle. Nixle is a simple system. You text 888-777 with your zip code or a keyword, and you opt in that way. It's quite simple, and there is a disadvantage though. If you text that number with your zip code, you'll receive every alert that's sent through that system to that zip code, whether or not it impacts you. So Nixle does have a drawback in that way. The other drawback is Nixle's not something that every emergency management office uses. So Jackson County uses that system currently, Josephine County does not. We are planning to, and we're looking at getting that done sometime this year, but we are not currently doing that. When we do, we will be advertising or broadcasting in every way that we can the keywords that we might choose, and those would include things like information about shelters or evacuation information. So you have to look up those keywords and see what's being used in your area in order for that system to be useful. Again, you're going to get every alert that's sent through that alert and warning system. So alternatively, there's Citizen Alert, and this is the one that we ask everybody to sign up for. And the reason is we can target who receives that based on address. So we can send it to one house, we could send it to an apartment complex, we can evacuate one side of a road or notify one side of a road and not the other, or we can send it to the entire community or both Jackson and Josephine County. So it has a lot of versatility. It can be used for multiple types of events, but it has to be opted into by creating an account. Landlines are uploaded automatically, so if you only have a landline, you don't have to do anything else. If you have a cell phone, you do need to opt into that system and say, I want you to text me and call me. Here's my phone numbers and here are my email addresses. And we can send alerts in that way. So Citizen Alert does allow us to notify only those people that need to be notified right away. And we can even send lower level alerts so that people aren't leaving their homes if they don't need to. We don't want people to have to evacuate if they don't have to, but we certainly want to give people the warning that they need to have to get them out in time. So the way for us to do that most easily and effectively is by using Citizen Alert. So if you have an account, then the best thing you can do is to do a well check. So every year, every 6 months, or just periodically, go in and check your account. Make sure your phone numbers are up to date, your addresses are up to date, change anything that needs to be changed, and just kind of do a well check on your account. To set up an account or to do a well check, you can go to rvem.org, go to Citizen Alert, and you'll end up on the landing page for Citizen Alert, and you can either sign in right there or create an account right there. So again, sign up for Citizen Alert if you haven't. If you want Nixle alerts and you live in Josephine County, we're not quite there yet, but keep an ear open for news on that. We will certainly be putting that on our Facebook page when that becomes available. If you live in Jackson County, there are alerts available. I would contact Jackson County Emergency Management if you have questions on that. And get yourself signed up though. Alerts are pretty critical when it comes to emergency preparedness. It's how you know what you need to know when you need to know it. For more information on local alerts, visit rvem.org. If you live in the state of Oregon, you can find your local alert system at OR Alerts. And if you live outside of the state, contact your emergency management office to see what alerts are available in your area.